boys and girls, and welcome back to another episode of the Fair Shake Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Fats, aka The Beast. Can I get it for the one time? Now introducing the rest of the cast, start with the captain.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's the captain, Killer Ghost, aka Chris. Hope you guys enjoy this PlayStation themed episode, and on to the next host.
Good morning, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Whatever time you guys listening to this today. Finna get mango no huevos. I'm actually looking to speak about this one because this system literally came out of
Start
nowhere
us
for
off,
me.
brother. Start us off.
And okay, now on to the show. So, all right. It's not that I don't like my PlayStation. It's not that I disregarded playing my PlayStation for any other reason other than this. I was only buying exclusives on it. All right. I feel that PlayStation came out with bangers after bangers after bangers with not one show, but both of their shows. If you guys originally remember a few weeks back on one of our podcasts, we had spoke and we had the like little showcase of some of the games that were coming out. But this time we had basically like an all access pass for everyone to see all the games that PlayStation has to offer. They started off the PlayStation thing with what was it? Fucking Miles Morales, right? The Spider-Man shit again. The first
Which
Was it
time.
one?
Miles?
The one that
No,
we
no,
just saw?
no. The first one was the Spider-Man with Miles
Yeah, yeah,
Morales,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then this one was
Final
God damn,
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy. You guys know how I feel about Final Fantasy. You guys know the game that I'm not gonna talk about because that's how much I love Final Fantasy. Right? I was fucking excited. I was like, oh my god, Final Fantasy. I was hype. I was hype. We was watching it with a friend of ours on his Twitch stream, and I was fucking going crazy. I was going nuts. I'm excited for the game. I like how it has that is almost like a night ship. Everybody kind of has like that armor, that night armor. I was kind of hoping for more of a like an anime-ish, cartoony-ish vibe to it, like kind of look, feel. But I guess this is just as good. And then the follow-up game was the Spider-Man Miles Morales. Bro, that game looked fucking
Yeah.
fire. Fire. I don't know if you remember I wrote in the text. I was like, the snow looks so real. I slipped on it looking at it, right? But it's just the combat looks fluid. The acting and the cinematography within the game, the CGI looked fucking phenomenal. And then towards the end of the show, we finally got the price review, which was the $499.99 for the disc version, and then the $399 for that version. In that chat, I had said those two prices. I called it. I was hyped, but
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in episode 7, like we mentioned the previous podcast, we had did our predictions for the system. Chris's prediction for the PlayStation 5 was 400. He hit the disc one. Perfect. Fatch's prediction for the PlayStation 5 was 500. He hit the one with the disc. Perfect. Now me, I was right in the middle. I was half a retard that day. 450, right? I was basically snowballing it, so to speak. But honestly, guys, this console, I have not looked forward for a console in a while since the release of the original the previous gen, when I waited online for my Xbox. I didn't wait for PlayStation.
Yep.
But now I'm not waiting online for this PlayStation. I'm actually getting it through Best Buy. But I'm gonna be fiending at my door like a fiend bean until it shows up.
Yep.
No work that weekend right now, I'm telling you guys. I'm not doing anything but staying home. I'm gonna get like all junk food because at this point we have both consoles here. I want to get my bang for my buck. I earned this in my life. I waited for this moment. There are games that I'm beasting for. One of them is Demon Souls. You guys know I love my Dark Souls games. You understand? You guys was talking shit. Oh man, it's on easy. It's on easy. It's on easy. But you can't show off this game and not show what you can do without giving little people the fact that you have a little survivability. You understand? Out the gate, I don't care about the power of the PlayStation. I'm not looking for the best fucking graphics. I'm not looking for that. I am looking for gameplay. I'm looking for those single experience moments where I'm gonna fucking enjoy them from beginning to end. At the end of the cast, at the end of the show, I was so I don't know how to say it. A fucking tear came to the corner of my eye. Right now, I'm getting chills that they're fucking multiplying. Right now, my Spidey sense, my Puerto Rican Spidey sense, are tingling as we started seeing the fucking emblem come up across the screen. You hear
Oh
the music
man.
low beating. Uh. You see the etches across that fucking frozen dragon, and the text underneath reads Ragnarok.
Yep.
We got a voice, a little voice of Kratos, boy. You understand? Just enough to get me fucking hype, bro. It was one of those moments. You ever seen that fucking that remember those YouTube memes with the kids being all excited and shit, and the one that opens up the game and he's like, "Oh my god!" Bro, and then the other one where he's ripping the Christmas box and he sees the whatever console it was.
N60. It was the
Yeah,
N64.
and he's like, "Oh my god!" And he started crying. Bro, I jumped off my seat and I was like, "Oh my god! God of War! God of War!" We knew it was coming. I'm not
Yeah.
denying that. It was a no-brainer. But just solidifying it the way they did like that, that's how you start a show. That's how you end the show. They fucked up with their pre-orders because I stood up like a fucking fiend bean to get it. I got it. I don't care about the graphics again. I'm looking. This PlayStation is solely gonna be for those exclusives that I've been wanting to play. Towards the end, they came out with this thing. I'm assuming, not confirmed. I'm assuming is gonna be like the PlayStation, I mean, like the Xbox Game Pass. It's called the PlayStation Collection. You understand? I'm glad if this is a thing, it drops off and we can start playing games off the rip. You know, from the old ones. You know me. I love Uncharted. I love what was the other game they showed? They showed a few games. You know, whatever they were just notable PlayStation games that you should have played. You understand? And I'm excited for that. Um, before I leave and let you guys open the floor for you guys, there was one thing that really caught my eye, and it was in the middle of the show. They slapped everybody's face and they caught us with the God of War shit. I mean, the COD. I'm so stuck on fucking God of War, the COD shit. I'm looking forward to that campaign. So I already purchased it on my PC, but I kind of want to play it there. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I just do. And they slapped everybody's mouth when they said play alpha this past weekend. Well, when you guys listen to this weekend of the pre-build. So yeah, go ahead, guys. I spoke too much.
Bro, fucking watching this PlayStation showcase had me on the edge of my fucking seat. I was mad that I was by myself because I could have shared the excitement with nobody. Every game that they brought out, the Final Fantasy, I'm not a Final Fantasy head, but that game looked so fucking fire. Demon Souls, I'm not a fucking uh whatever you call it, that game. I'm not a fan, but that game looked fire. Spider Man, the Miles Morales, the Call of Duty was fucking all phenomenal. The prices, the prices were are perfect the way they are. 500 for the main console and 400 for the discless. And the discless runs at the same power that the one with the disc does. So there's no difference besides the disc. That's it. They both run at the same power, same graphics, same everything. I was pretty fucking psyched. Now, like Pro have mentioned, the God of War. When I saw the little ice barrier coming across the screen, Then it was going around. I'm like, please tell me this is God of War. And then it kept going, and then I see the Omega sign. I'm like, bro, I fucking started yelling. Truth be told, like a fucking idiot, I started yelling. God of War has been that game for me since the first one. Okay, when I played the first game, I didn't even know it was a game until I played it. Then I was so happy to get the second one because it came out around my birthday. Then when the third one came out, I had my Uncle Raymond go out and buy it. And I had him buy the first and second one because it came out with the collection. I beat all three games in 2 days. And then when this one came out for the PlayStation 4, it was marvelous. A whole aside from the Greek mythology, moving into the Norse mythology, the way they created it was like a fake, a reset. The game was just phenomenal. And from when I heard that they signed up for 6 games, I just can't wait for the next one. And now knowing that the next one is coming out next year, I would I have to get this system ASAP. And I know in like past episodes, I know you remember me saying that I'm not gonna get any of these systems day one because usually like the manufacturers
Yeah, you
always
did
fuck
mention
up.
that. Yeah.
I have to get this now. I have to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I have to get it now. All these games they've been coming out with, all these exclusives are bangers, like you said. Like I have to. Like the shit was just so great. The showcase, like both showcases came out and they were both bangers. They didn't let us down not once. You know, we've watched other showcases and they're like, or this shit was boring, this shit was a waste of time. But bro, those PlayStation showcases were the best. Truth be told, Chris.
I want to hear
Um,
from El Captain.
yeah, I let Fat talk more because he's our PlayStation expert. That's his thing. I'm more of the Xbox guy, but for this gen, I'm gonna have to switch sides, bro. Because after what we saw, we're recording on the 17th, so we saw the showcase yesterday. I'm pretty sure we all saw it on the same stream. Shout out to Felipe Savage, he was streaming it. Um, we were all hyped. All you see is us saying yes, I'm getting that. That looks fire. Blah blah blah. For everything they basically showed. Um, as soon as the stream ended, um, there were leaks that they were gonna open up pre-orders today, but then there were right after that there were leaks that they were gonna open pre-orders that same day, yesterday, and it was insane. I was at work, and all you see, I'm following three different sources. It's Fat Kid Deals. I don't know if you guys follow him on Twitter. He has some good Amazon deals and stuff.
100%. You put me on him.
He was putting up, and I had the notifications on, so whenever they tweeted, I see it. So he was putting up all these PlayStation 5 links. Oh, go pre-order here. It's up. Wario64 is another one that I follow. He
Hmm.
uh he was posting stuff, and Cheap Ass Gamer, I follow them too, and they were all posting. Oh, pre-order here, pre-order here. The first one was Walmart. I'm like, I don't really order from Walmart. That's one. It's like real rare. The last thing I ordered from Walmart was Witcher 3, and that was like when it came out. Um, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I don't know how. It's available right there. The digital one. Everywhere I tried was sold out
How hype
fast
you are.
first.
That's how hype you are that you went the.
The digital one was sold out everywhere. Like as soon as the links went up, it was sold out. It was all disc. So I'm like, whatever. I'll get the disc when I'll put it on my, my credit card or whatever. I'll pay it off little by little. So Walmart, I did it. I did one. I tried to do another one. It got sold out. I should have just did two in one cart, but whatever. Because I'm getting one for me and one for my little brother. So I think after that it was like I think it was Best Buy after that. That one was just a terrible, like, if you try to do it, it would like freeze in your card, blah blah blah. That was the worst one. Then GameStop apparently was blocking people. Like when you went to their website, it would say that you were blocked, which was
Yeah,
hilarious.
cause all the fucking scalpers and bots, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm in the Discord. I don't want to, I ain't gonna say much about it, but they do in my Discord. They have people that use bots for like sneakers and stuff. I guess they used it for PS5. I saw dudes having like 12 pre-orders, 20 pre-orders. So they're gonna flip them shits on eBay. But but yeah, it was pretty. It was a madhouse trying to score a pre-order, and then like real late at night, like around 12, maybe almost 1 o'clock in the morning, Amazon opened theirs up, and I got real lucky with that. I'm just hoping with these systems they actually come on that day that it comes out the 12th. I wanted that day, not that they
Hundred
ship it
percent,
that day,
100%.
because I've heard that that's happened before with Amazon. But then again, that week is gonna be insane because the 10th is the Xbox. Like I was telling you, the 10th is the Xbox, the 12th is the PlayStation, and the 13th is Call of Duty. So I think I could care less if it comes on the day, honestly, because I'm gonna be probably getting ready to do a crazy stream on Friday for Black Ops.
Mm.
But yeah, I got my two pre-orders. I'm right now trying to look for one for my boy Beast because it's kind of hard to find one right now.
Yep.
But
Okay, so just real quick, cause um, I got the list right in front of me of the games that are coming.
oh
Remember that
yeah, yeah, yeah,
showcasing?
yeah, yeah.
So is God of War, The Last of Us Remastered, Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, Battlefield 1, Monster Hunter World, Fallout 4, Final Fantasy 15, The Last Guardian, Ratchet and Clank, Infamous Second Son, Days Gone, which you said was underrated,
Hmm.
Bloodborne, which I'm always going to recommend to everybody, Detroit Become Human, Batman Arkham Knight. I don't recommend that one. I think that one was shit. Um, Mortal Kombat 10, Persona 5. You got to play Persona. Trust me, everybody. It's a great
Yes.
game. Until Dawn, and then Resident Evil Biohazard. And then earlier today, Fats got a leak from his source. I don't want to say who. They let him know that there's going to be 99% compatibility on most of their games. So look forward to some of the games that you didn't get to play on the PS4 upscaled on the PS5. So
Yeah, like for you, like since you didn't really have a PS4, a PS5 is gonna be
I sold it for
insane.
bagels.
You're gonna have you have the only backlog right now, my brother.
Oh no, absolutely, bro. Because you know how I feel about two of these games. One being Final Fantasy 7, and then the remake, and then The Last of Us
Yeah.
are two games that I've been beasting to play, and only because I want definitive editions.
Yep. Speaking of that, the games, we also have the launch games. It ain't much. Maybe they'll show more later on in the future. But as of right now, it's that Astro's Playroom that comes already installed in the PS5.
Hmm.
Demon Souls is from Blue Point.
I'm
I
sorry,
guess
Chris. You said it already comes pre-downloaded to PS5.
yeah,
Really?
the Astro's Playroom is
Oh shit!
pre-installed.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah. Demon Souls, the Blue Point one. I don't know if that's a remaster or whatever. I'm not sure. But yeah, that looks good. I might actually start with that one. I don't know if you heard Demon Souls is easier or whatever, but it looked easy from what the guy was doing. Anyways, there's that Destruction All Stars. I don't remember seeing that. I don't know if you
That
guys.
remember that was that game that it looked like one of them arena battler type shits where they all blowing each other up.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
thought that it was Twisted Metal, but it's with people.
I'm not really interested.
Yeah, fuck that.
There's Spider-Man Miles Morales, which I'm guessing every bro. If you're not getting the PS5 with that, something's wrong with you. That's
Or
like the one that everybody's getting. There's the regular edition, which is $50, and then there's the Miles Morales Ultimate Edition, which is $70. But that brings the Spider-Man from PS4 remastered, apparently. So it's gonna be upscaled like crazy, I'm guessing, with all the DLC. So someone like Pro that didn't get to play the Spider-Man, that would be the better one, I guess, to get.
Bro, like you don't understand. Uh, like obviously you always want to play the better version of things, but my fear was that Sony was gonna do what they did with the last console, which was the four. And remember how the PS3 went all the way back to the one? You understand?
Yeah,
I think it
yeah,
went
yeah.
all the way back to the one. My
yeah,
fear was that I'm gonna purchase a game, right, when it's gonna come out on the next console, either one cheaper because I could play it forward. I said play it forward, not pay it forward. Play it forward, and really at this time as an adult, sometimes with these prices you can't drop $70 on a fucking game that's shit. You understand?
Mhm.
And if I could get the game cheaper and it just look better on a better console, I'm all for that. You understand? But I have a big question for both you gentlemen. Um, Everyone's looking forward to this game, and I only brought it up because you said Witcher 3, and these are the makers of Witcher 3. Where are you buying Cyberpunk on? Your PS5, your Xbox, or your PC? Go.
You want me to go first?
Whomever,
My
whichever.
my answer's easy. It's PC, bro. I gotta see it, and I'm playing it everything fucking max settings, max resolution, max frames, whatever is gonna make it the best looking, and that's what I'm playing it on. Because that right now, even though the Xbox and the PS5 are pretty strong consoles, my PC's like it was a little more than 2K, so I'm pretty sure that's the strongest system out of all three. So that's what I'm playing it on.
yeah. I'll probably get it on PlayStation. My PC's not that strong, so and in order for me to pay on PC, I would either have to get a new PC or spend mad bread on different types of pieces to get it strong enough.
Yeah.
I
Um.
mean,
Now go ahead.
the game does look good, and at first I was like, maybe not because I'm really not into like first person game. But I mean, I'll give it a shot. It does look good.
Wait a second. So you're not actually excited for Cyberpunk?
No, I am now. Like the first time actually seeing it, like
Okay,
when
okay,
they
okay.
first announced it, like remember when they showed Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I wasn't too excited, but
You're
when they showed
breathtaking. You're breathtaking.
when they showed the actual like some of the gameplay where you was in that shop and you could hack into the cameras to see like you're trying to find the dude who robbed the place and shot the dude.
Hmm.
So that announcement got me a little more excited for it.
Yeah, that's probably if it's not everybody's, it's most of everybody's number one game they're looking forward to right now. Is that
Hmm.
Cyberpunk?
And then
Mine is God of
for
War.
like
Well, for this year, I
PlayStation,
mean.
yeah, for this year between PlayStation and like Cyberpunk, because I did say I want to get majority of my single player games there. Horizon Zero Dawn 2.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You know, I thought that game was fantastic. It merged games like God of War with the single player aspect, and great storytelling, great gameplay. Um, so yeah.
The last real quick, before we talk about something else, the last current launch title is Sackboy: A Big Adventure. I'm not
Ew,
sure if anybody's interested in
ew.
that. I'm pretty sure everybody's
But
gonna
I
get
can I can see why. Again, that game, is one of those cult classic games where like it was just enough for people that enjoyed it. But now that it's an actual platformer, like Ratchet and Clank was, and Jack and Daxter. But the one game that I thought was stupid, I'm sorry to cut you like this, was fucking that AIDS Oddworld shit.
other Oddworld, whatever that shit is
Yeah.
called. Yeah.
He's like,
That's
he's like, where's the gabagool? You heard him?
I don't know if that's a remake or a sequel.
That's a
I got
trash
a,
school.
I got a question for you. What's the
Mm,
first game you you turning on? You turning on that PS4? What's the PS5? I mean, what's that first game you loading up?
Spider-Man.
If it's a launch, like if it's the game comes out
It,
with
I mean anything, cause you got a backlog, so you got a
Final
whole
Fantasy
list.
7 remake.
That's the first thing.
But if it's not that, if
Spider-Man.
it's
I
not
like
that, it's
that.
definitely
Spider-Man.
it's definitely like Fat said, Spider-Man, bro.
That's
He's one of my
whatever
favorite.
Spider can.
He's one of my favorite heroes. He's also one of my favorite just like from the recent comics. I actually like him more so because he's someone I could relate to, being of Latino American. And
Mhm.
then even more so because we've been playing weekends. This game, guys, if you haven't looked it up, Hero Clicks.
Oh
So,
yeah.
but yeah, that's where I stand on that. Definitely Spider Man.
I had a couple more questions if y'all don't mind. I like your
Uh,
opinions. How you guys like the controller? I don't think we talked about the controller much.
As
I,
far as the controller, real quick, um, I think it's a meh. I'm not going crazy over it, but I could see it being a lot better and bulkier than the four.
I actually like the controller, and I like the aspects that comes with the controller. The DualSense, they improved the speaker on it. It's still a little touchpad. And they also, and I don't know if I know this, but they have a mic on the actual fucking controller.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's why you
Yeah,
are inside a PlayStation expert.
they have the fucking controller has a mic, my guy. So
So you
if
didn't even need
you,
a headset.
I mean, it's gonna be low. Like people are not gonna hear you as well. But like, say if you don't have a headset, the controller got you, boy.
So when I was pre-ordering my two, right, there was a lot of accessories that I noticed that about PlayStation more than Xbox. PlayStation
Mm.
has so many accessories you could buy. They want a headset, extra controller. They promoting the camera, the charging station. Are you guys getting any of those things?
Um, I probably won't get anything accessory wise. If they if they make the camera compatible with the VR, I'll probably get the camera. Because I already have the VR. Um, but not. I probably won't get another controller because nobody comes visit me. So, uh,
And whoever does,
um,
they're gonna bring their own, most likely. So
yeah. The headset, not really. Like I still have the PlayStation 4 headset that I still haven't even used. Um, but if I get any type of headset, I'll probably get one off brand because
yeah, yeah,
those are better when it
true.
comes to quality and shit like that.
Okay.
So
Um, you saw that the controller's 70 instead of 60.
I saw that everything is almost 70.
Yeah. So
Cyberpunk is the
it's
only thing that's staying $60.
does that 70 make you think about throwing that remote on the floor extra?
Bro, the 60 made me think about throwing it on the floor. Bro, I'm about to buy some padding and make my own custom. custom jacket for the controller. God forbid it'll fall on its own.
Um, what else I was gonna say? Fuck. Damn, I just had it in my head. Fuck. Damn, I completely forgot what I was just gonna say. Oh, they kind of fucked up. I think they should have made more colors of the controller, because that would have made people buy controllers. I think more. You don't think
Yeah,
so?
yeah, definitely, most definitely. But I mean, this is just a step. They want to bring out the console, the console,
Imagine your favorite color is
bro,
gray, right? Imagine a gray
bro,
one. You would
bro.
have
They
copped that.
are. I already can see they're bringing out a PlayStation. They're gonna come out with different colorways after the holidays. I'm gonna tell you that right
Imagine,
now.
imagine like a
Right?
Miles Morales one.
Oh, the black instead of the blue is red.
Yeah, bro. Red and
I'm
black
telling
instead
you.
of what would it be for Spider-Man? Red and blue.
Yeah,
That would be
I'm telling
fire.
you. Or
A God of War one, that ice color,
oh
that
yeah,
the
with
with
the
the
gold
Ragnarok shit and the little symbol in the middle.
with the gold prints on it.
Yeah, bro.
Ooh,
They gotta hire us for ideas, bro.
I don't know why we still don't have jobs there.
Next thing you
Nah,
know,
but
they come out with it and we didn't say anything, bro.
pretty watch. Once it gets closer, it's either they're gonna do it for the holidays and come out with like maybe two colorways, or right after holidays they're gonna come out like around tax season. They're gonna come out with different colorways for the PlayStation and for the controllers.
Yeah, even though I got the disc one, I'm still gonna most likely get digital because me and you game share, and plus, what if later on I see like, what if there's a God of War PS5 and I want that shit? I'm gonna trade my disc one for that discless God of War one,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So it only makes sense. I only got the disc one because I guess apparently they made 10 disc ones to one fucking digital because they wanted to sell more disc ones.
Oh.
That's not exact numbers, but that's how it feels like, honestly.
Well, I think everybody's just trying to get the discless ones because one is cheaper and the system is still as strong as the disc one.
That's a big thing too. It's not like Xbox. Xbox
Yeah,
the
they
S is
downgraded,
weaker. Yeah,
which
that was
was a
pretty smart of them.
dumb.
That's
I
smart of
mean,
PlayStation. I mean,
yeah, I mean it's smart for Xbox when it comes to like they. I'm pretty sure what they had in mind was that little system is straight for kids because
yeah,
kids don't look for graphics. I'm pretty
but
sure that's the one they're gonna do.
but like,
That's what they had intent for.
you think it's $100 worth just to put a disc in? I think it
No,
should have been less. Like,
what do you mean the discless version?
yeah, like no, I mean the difference between the two. It really costs $100 more just to put a disc in the system.
Yeah, yeah, I get it, but I mean, you know, they still run the same power. But
Yeah,
there's some people that's still gonna buy the disc version only because if pre-ordering and the special collection joints. Like if like people who are dedicated to baseball and buy the ultimate edition of the show every year, they're definitely gonna buy the disc version because it always comes with something.
that's true. That's true.
So
Usually
the
a
disc,
usually a stupid looking hat, but yeah, that's true.
yeah, like your boy Emilio be wearing.
Hey, shout out Emilio. You be watching the podcast, bro. That's my personal catcher.
Dragon tails.
But what what special editions you see them coming out with for like the system itself?
Oh, most definitely God of War. I see a Horizon Zero Dawn. I'm surprised they haven't didn't announce one with the Miles Morales. Uh, Probably a Final Fantasy one. Um, like big games like that. And I'm pretty sure that they're gonna have like crazy DLC or like crazy pre-order joints. They're gonna have a like special one for. Um, Cyberpunk comes out this year, right?
Yeah, I think a week after or
Oh
2 weeks
yeah,
after.
If that would have been next year, they would have been a cyberpunk version, which I'm surprised they should have just made one like for a bundle.
Yeah. I mean, I think Xbox is more cyberpunk because I saw they made a controller. They actually made a Xbox One X or One S Cyberpunk edition. So I think they're more
Now, is it a real
cyberpunk.
one, or you saw somebody
No,
just
no, no. It's
post
real.
one?
It's real.
All right, because
They
I've
even
seen a
have
whole bunch of.
They even have
I've seen,
I seen a chair, a gaming chair, Cyberpunk. My friend has Ferdinand. Shout out to Shiro if he watches this too. He got a Cyberpunk chair. It looks pretty good.
because I've seen a whole bunch of different variety of the Xbox, and which would have
Yeah,
been cool if they would have came out with it. Like if they would have came out with a gold version or the rose gold version.
that's always what I would wish. But then I guess on their side, it's like, oh, what if we make 100,000 rose golds and nobody like only 50,000 of them sell, whatever, you know?
So you only make the lowest amount.
Yeah,
You make that
make
shit
them like
super
limited.
limited.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true. That's true.
could have made
Do
ten
that.
thousand of them, and then that's it.
Like that PS4 you have, bro. You cannot get
Yeah,
rid of that shit at all. That shit is
that's 50,000 made.
yep. Oh, we're running low on time, so if you want to close this out, brother.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it goes. Talk of PlayStation. Uh, Real quick before we end, Nintendo. They had a Nintendo Direct. You want to share on that?
Real quick, there was a new Monster Hunter game. It looks a lot like a World for Switch. It looks pretty good. Then there's Monster Hunter Stories 2, which I don't know if anybody played one. It's pretty fun. It's like a Pokemon spin-off Monster Hunter. And there was a lot of other stuff that wasn't really that crazy. So it was
All
just
right,
mainly
ladies.
those two.
All right, there you go.